As we have learned in our previous session how to identify basic parameters from different scenario or situations, and even we solved some of the questions for better understanding. So friends, we know that we have two fundamental formulae, Tn and Sn. In previous session, in all the questions, we were taking help of the first formula only, because in all the cases it was talking about value of term at some specified place, like salary in some particular month, first term, and the common difference. And our first formula deals with these parameters only, whereas second formula talks about finding the sum of numbers. So the difference between the parameters Tn and Sn is Tn represents value at some specified point, whereas Sn represents sum of all the terms or all the values up to that point. Now let us quickly take some of the questions and solve it. So here's a question which says, find the sum of odd numbers lying between 10 and 100. Friends, always remember one thing, in any subject, on any question, first of all, understand the question. Don't be in the rush to solve it without getting the question. Allocate proper time to the question. That makes very easy to solve further. See here, when question says find the sum of numbers in the given range, then we need to include the lower limit and the upper limit of the given range. Question can also be like find the sum of numbers from a particular number to a particular number. Even then, we will be following same thing. But if it says find the sum of numbers in between a particular range, then we will have to exclude upper limit and the lower limit. Like if the very same question was asking to find sum of even numbers, we wouldn't have considered 10 and 100. And I hope you know the reason why. Alright, so we have to find sum of the odd numbers. So which formula will we be using? Yes, you are right. We will use Sn. And for calculating Sn, we need T1, N and D. Okay? So we will calculate these parameters one by one. And getting these parameters will be very easy if we list the given range of numbers. So let's list it. It will start with 10, 11, 12, 13 and so on to 97, 98, 99 and 100. This is the last number of the range. Okay. So now what is T1? T1 is 10, right? No. See friends, we make mistakes like this only. Even if this is the range, we have to pick the odd numbers only, right? So now the numbers will be 11, 13, 15 to 97 and 99. Why? Because 99 is the last odd number in this range. Okay. Now you tell me what is T1. T1 is 11, right? Okay. So let's come to the second parameter, the common difference. We all know that even numbers or odd numbers always occur alternatively. So the common difference will always be of 2. So D equals 2. I guess it was simple to get this parameter, right? Now let us go to third parameter, N. So what is N over here? Here N represents total odd numbers between 10 and 100. Finding this is a bit interesting. See guys, there are always half even numbers and half odd numbers. So from 0 to 100 there will be 50 odd numbers, and from 0 to 10 there will be 5 odd numbers. So from 10 to 100 we will not include those 5 odd numbers which are lying between 0 to 10. That means from 10 to 100 there will be 45 odd numbers only, right? So we got our third required parameter N, that is equal to 45. So now we have got all the parameters. Substitute these parameters in the formula and we will get S45 equals 2 into 11 plus N minus 1, that is 45 minus 1 into 2 whole multiplied by 45 upon 2, and it will give us 2475. That means Sum of odd numbers from 10 to 100 is 2475. Friends, in every question we just have to understand which parameter's value is given and what to be found. That is the only trick in such problems. Okay, now I hope you can solve such types of problems. Let me tell you one more thing. We can also find the value of n by using our first formula, Tn. See how it helps. The first number is 11 and the last number is 99. So this formula will tell us how many numbers are there to reach from 11 to 99. So instead of Tn, we will write 99, and that can be written as 99 equals 11 plus n minus 1 into 2, and then the value of n will be 45. So now you have two ways to get the value of n. So whichever you find easy, you can go for that. It will give you the exact value of n. Okay? So let's go ahead and try some more questions. This question says, find the sum of 10 multiples of 5 between 12 and 93. Now this time you should tell me what is given and what to be found. So first of all, question says to find sum of the numbers. That means we will use second formula, Sn. So read the question carefully and write down what is given. It says find first 10 multiples of 5. How many multiples? 10. That means n is given to us. There will be 10 multiples of 5 and we will have to add them, right? So now we have to find T1 and D only. Rest two parameters. Okay. So list the numbers 12, 13, 14, 15, 90, 91, 92, 93. T1 is not 12, T1 is 15. First multiple of 5 in the range is 15. So we got T1 also. And what is the common difference? Common difference will be of 5, because the multiples of 5 between 12 and 93 will be something like 15, 20, 25 to 85 and 90, right? So the difference will be of 5 only. So we got D equals 5. So put all the values and total sum becomes S10 equals 375. That means the first 10 multiples of 5 between the range 12 and 93 is 375. One point I would like to raise here, that we have not added all the multiples of 5 between 12 and 93. We have just added first 10 multiples, right? That was a slight difference in this question. If like previous question, I would ask you to find total multiples of 5 lying between 12 and 93. How do you calculate? So you have two methods to calculate that. You can go by manually or you can use first formula. If you go manually, then from 0 to 90, there will be 18 multiples of 5. And from 0 to 12, there will be two multiples, 5 and 10, right? So from 12 to 93, that is from 15 to 90, how many multiples will be there? 18 minus 2, that is 16 multiples. You can also use formula. Instead of Tn, you will put 90, T1 will be 15, difference will be 5. You will get n equals 16 only. So friends, from 12 to 93, there are total 16 multiples. And previously, we have added only 10 multiples. Why? Because question asked to add only 10 multiples of 5 between the given range. Now I guess it is very much clear between the questions. Okay? Before we end, here is a question for you which you can easily solve, and check the solution on our website. Now I'm sure that you have mastered the skills of solving any problem based on arithmetic progression.
The complete course for Math Grade 10 SSC Maharashtra State Board is now available in Pendrive and SD card format. Our quick revision chart book is also available in English and Marathi language. Click on the link to buy now. You may also check the description below. Thank you.